Hello, and welcome to a new series for the backlog. This time, Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Another title on the gigantic pile that I have yet to play. It also just got a graphics update within the last week, so that's something to look forward to. Without further ado, let's get into it. I believe I have subtitles on. Oh yeah, this is about...
Who are you? Doesn't matter.
whispery.
Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua.
Oh, you're talking about me.
Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing.
You know, casual hip head.
He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There'll be no more stories after this one.
Binaural is so trippy.
They're watching. Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. Feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others.
Oh,
You hear them too, right?
I can control it now.
They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Caca!
Can you see them? Over there.
Oh,
Why isn't she looking?
Why aren't you looking? He's in hell.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
they did.
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's not safe. You don't say.
Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back.
What was the giveaway? No, falling rocks probably from the cliffs. That's why it's not safe.
The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
That's always good.
This is not a place of rest.
Can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her.
The camera is very resistant right now. It's also good to get this one under the belt, given the second one is under development. Have to relook into when the release date for that
What's she
is.
thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight. where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They're just sleeping.
They can feel you.
Some of the
You
stuff
might
in the
think she's brave
subtitles
to go on this journey on her own,
is not actually being said.
but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Yeah, this is several years old, but it still looks dang good, especially considering they just updated it again.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
Just realized that the boat is literally just a log.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
And I am in control now. Okay. They're fine. This is fine. What you?
You have to take a closer look to see. Why isn't she focusing? She needs to focus now.
She needs to use her eyes.
Ah, yes. And how does one do this?
Don't forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
River of Knives. Oh, was that it? How far away? How close do I have to be for this? Not very. Okay. I just shoved my face in it. Okay, there is a sprint. Didn't know if this was a section where, no, slow down. I don't want to.
They're coming. You can't do it. They're coming now. They're coming.
Could they not? I'd rather they didn't. What do you mean, why isn't she running? She is running. I is running. I'm doing all the running.
This is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping.
I is stopping. I did. Y'all are being silly. See, this is fine.
Can you see it?
Is it a Durgan?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
I'm right here. That's normal.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
I totally didn't read that as Dylan. That would not be fitting whatsoever. You know, your old Norse
Why is she doing
husband
this?
Dylan.
Why doesn't she turn back?
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
He's already dead.
Hopefully I'm not missing anything.
But his soul is in Helheim.
His soul's still.
And his head's breathing still somehow.
She needs to save
Despite,
his soul. She wants
you
his
know,
soul to be at
ooh, lack of respiratory system.
rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She's going to save him. Do you know
Is that a challenge?
where are
Never
we?
make it.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too.
The bridge.
But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Oh, it sounds great over there. It sounds great. It's gonna be great. I don't know how secretive this game gets, so I don't know if I'm like missing something by just going. Like what's this? Why is this here? Is there something over here, or is this purely set dressing? It appears to be set dressing. Focus.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
And it appears the circle is how many of these things are in the world. And I've gotten the first 2 at the top there. So there's just a few. Just a few. Like upwards of 30. How does one do the climbings? F. Okay.
That's the way.
Tell me not to look down now. There's worse coming. There's also a warning at the beginning of the game because it deals with themes of psychosis, so just a heads up on that
Not safe.
before we go any further.
Turn around. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it.
You couldn't possibly climb back up there. No way in hell. Oh, that looks friendly. Okay, I triggered a cutscene. I couldn't tell if I was still in control.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous. Touch it. What am I, Steve Irwin?
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Like Fortnite.
I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Do you walk anymore?
Stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell.
No subtitles for that.
Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Is it Optimus Prime?
Close your eyes. Come on, loosen.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Find one where? Oh.
He's not real. It's just like
Okay. I remember this. There were shadow puzzles.
Gate. And the gate will open.
I am focusing.
Go through the gate.
go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's work.
Heavy.
I spent 6
Of course,
years
it's raining now.
enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Not the Northmen. What about the Northwestmen?
Voice joins us. She was trying to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
That's not creepy at all. Now is when I should not be looking down, but hey, here we go.
I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Okay, I am in control of the leaning left and right. I did not realize that at first. That could have gone real bad. Also, yes, the reason I'm afraid of heights is because I can feel myself falling off.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter.
That does not say hardship.
In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Also, that makes the MCU version of things real weird. Because, if I remember correctly, she was Loki and Thor's sister in that, not Loki's daughter. Okie doke. Random window. He's a dork. I do know there is some fighting of some sort eventually, but I don't know the extent of it. The fight begins, achievement unlocked. So, probably right now, actually.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him.
It's a heavy door. Well, I can't push it open. It's over.
Someone's here.
There's another rune gate.
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
You might want to see a doctor about that. There you are. How do I do this? Not like that. Okay, that's a kick. Oh, there's more of you. Okay, that's heavy. Not block. There appear to be combos. This is going... could be better. Okay, middle mouse is change target. I cannot see. Well, I would defend myself if I knew the block button and if I could see anything. My hands are going through the ground.
vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
What's that gonna do, you silly goof? Okay. Rule number 1. Don't die. Like always.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
I wonder if that segment is even, like, winnable, or if...
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim.
it's a guaranteed failure state.
Gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Let's go kill some gods. This will be simple.